Passing Energy with your host, Pre. When this smoke starts, yeah, but that's it. And that's it. Prepare to be enlightened and entertained. And that's it.
Hey guys, Priest here, and welcome to another episode of Nerdy Wednesday with Cold Sky and guest host Andre. Now, if y'all looked at our TikTok or Instagram, however I decided to lay everything out, I went to Geek Out with Andre yesterday, and we're just going to basically give our, Phil Sky in, who he did not, he couldn't make it because he's in school on the next side of the world.
Yes.
But we're just going to fill him in on our experience and just give a little review on the actual event. So, yeah. You want me to go first, Andre, or you would like to say a few words?
No, sure. You can go first.
Okay. All right. Well, Geek Out, they had two events actually. They had one for one.
It was 2 to 5 and
2 to 5 p.m. They had for Call of Duty 1-on-1, and then they have the cosplay competition. Now, initially wanted to do the cosplay event, but I said, I really like the Iron Man and the Mortal Kombat 11, and then they're going to talk about Invincible last episode. I didn't know it was going to be a little movie. I thought they were just going to talk about it. That's what I assumed what was going to happen, but that was not the case. But anyway, the cosplay event went on, and so I didn't get to see that one, but I did talk to a few people who were in the competition. I guess the majority of people who was doing the cosplay probably already left. Because I came late actually. I came after probably 6:30. Bahamians don't know time. And Andre came 10 minutes after me. Because I was looking around, I was like, I can't rely on my sister, because me, my sister, and my nephew came. I think I rely on my sister for information. I said, because some of these outfit, I know the show, but that actual character's name, I was like, I don't know if I want to just walk it around and people and say, hey, so you're wearing... So that's why I was like, 100. I said, what if I should call or text? But so enough, I saw a confused dude walking around. So I said, oh, that's Andre.
Yep, that's me.
So I said, oh, there he is. Yeah. So we came there. It was on Bay Street. Would I consider Bay Street? Anyway, I don't know really direction the bomb was in.
Going on to Bay Street.
So it was there, a little cool little location, small. Walked in. The people were pleasant. I'm not gonna lie. When I first said, because I have such a interesting take on groups in the Bahamas when it comes to cliques. So I'm always kind of nervous. I'm not a shy person, but I always nervous when I see groups. When I think about groups, I think about mob mentality. So I was like, I don't really want to go in and be like, excuse me, can I talk to you for a second? So it's hard for me to break into groups. But for the most part, everyone was pleasant eventually when I calmed my nerves down. Yeah, so back to the event. Yes, I would say about maybe 30 people was there. Right, Andre? 30? 30? A little more or less.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, that sounds like an accurate number.
Yes. So they gave us a little band. If you also TikTok, I like the band. It actually was cool. I like the band they gave us. So I walked in there. It started to rain a little bit, so I went inside. And it's an artsy thing where they had everyone it was I'm not sure what that building for. To be honest with you, I don't know what the building for. That's the first time I've seen it.
It's an art gallery.
It's the art gallery?
It's the Hillside Art Gallery.
Oh, that's art gallery. Oh, Interesting.
I forgot who's there, but he's a famous artist, and that's his art gallery.
Antonio something.
Famous. Okay. Just in case y'all didn't know, he's famous. So when I went inside there, the AC was nice. Got a little table set up, people playing games. And I was like, oh, okay, then can't again, I was like, man, I need to get content. How am I going to do this? People are grouping up. There's not a lot of single people just randomly talking. Everyone's just in little cliques. Well,
Passing Energy is sponsored by The Graphic Shop, an online design and print store. If you need graphic design and don't want to break the bank, why don't you book them at the convenience of your home or office? You can reach them at The Graphic Shack 242 on all their social platforms. The Graphic Shack 242. Peace.
I don't know if there's clicks, it's probably just a toddling around. So it's like hard for me. So when I went to, I saw this random guy. He was in Angola. I thought he was Mr. the Riddler. I said, who are you? I say, are you the Riddler? And he was like, no, I'm Beast Boy. I say, oh. I said, see this why I need Andre here? Because I thought he was the Riddler. So he's like, because he has Alpha was set up, but when he actually pointed out the Beast Boy, I actually look at it properly. I was like, oh, right, he is Beast Boy from Teen Titan. I was like, oh, my bad. So I spoke to him. I thought he was a random guy, but he told me, no, he works here. He's actually the game organizer. His name is Adam. I have a small interview with him. Now I'm going to this week, probably each day, release a particular interview highlighting different people. I'm not going to do it every Wednesday, wait for Wednesday to roll out a particular interview. So I'm going to do like each day highlighting the people I talk to. So anyway, I spoke to Adam. Great conversation, cool guy. He's telling me about the event, and how I came to be. Then he introduced me to Ashley, the event organizer. Very lovely lady. I was happy that she was open to talk to me, and she made time to talk to me. I really appreciate it. Honestly and truly, I didn't even thought I was going to talk to the owner of this organization. I just thought I was just going to talk to random people, but to got the opportunity to speak to the organizer of this event, I really was happy that happened. So that was great. Then I spoke to, it was a nice girl, Bunny. She was a cosplayer on TikTok. You don't even on TikTok. Both y'all ain't on TikTok, so I don't even know who I'm talking about.
I think I do. She's short, right?
Yeah. So my man.
Short, long hair. I think she also goes by Usabi or something like that. But I know
she cosplay a lot of Katsi.
She's yeah. She, I know her. She also has an Instagram that I follow.
Okay.
Yeah,
yes.
but we know each other. I just haven't talked to her in a long time.
Right. So, I saw on TikTok a few times. She have a huge following on TikTok. Like, she let me know. I said, you're like 70,000. She said, I think it's 80,000 right now. I said, oh, well, just in case I didn't know, get right. Add another 10,000 of that myself. Don't belittle my 10,000 extra.
Hey guys, just a correction. She has 87,000 on TikTok. 87,000, not 80,000. I got it wrong a second time actually. So yes, 87,000. That's a huge accomplishment in my opinion. Good job, Bunny. Good job. Keep it up. Keep up the great content. Peace.
My sister, my sister, going off of my sister recollection, they were cool buddies. They used to work at BTC together, but then I think she moved on to a different job. So my sister, I was like nervous. I say, man, because this is my insecurity, is thinking, always overthinking and thinking what other people are gonna think, and it don't be the case. 9 out of 10. Sometimes it do, but there is a chance where it don't be. And I had to get out my little box of thinking for other people when it's just to get over that. Anyway, so I spoke. My sister went over and brought over, and she said, okay, I'm interested in having a conversation. And we came over, we did an interview. I would love for her now that I know she's open and so sweet girl, very sweet girl. Now I know that she's more of an open person and willing to chat. I feel like definitely one of these days we need to have her on Nerding Wednesday as an official guest, talking about her. I mean, we did have an extensive interview, but I would like to have with less distraction and just chat it up with all three of us. Me, you, me, and Sky. I doubt Andre kind of a different schedule than us. So that would be definitely a good I'm looking forward to one of these days of doing that. So I did an interview with her. Great conversation. She dressed as the girl from Fake Stay Night. I forget her name. What name is again, Andrew? You don't know.
Rin Tosaka, I believe.
Right. She looks really good. I must say, she looks really good. She looks really good. The outfit fits her very well. And yes, I really liked it. I have the photos, and also she modeled for me. So I'm going to upload that on TikTok soon. So yeah, so we had a great conversation. She gave me a little background of her TikTok, how she came to be, and yada yada. So that's coming soon. And then I met another guy. Oh jeez, his name. Yep. His name is you remember, Andrew? You remember it?
Was it Steven?
Steven, yes, that's his name. But I was trying to remember his other name he gave me.
Knox?
Yes. So, but me and Steven, and okay, let me even start with how me and Steven got up a conversation, because after I spoke to Bunny, she actually gave them my card. I said, nah, hey, these are my cards. I don't know if you want me to personally give it out to your friends, or do you want me to, or you would like to do it? She said, oh, I don't mind doing it. So he handed it out to me. I said, nah. I said, Bunny, if y'all gonna throw it in the garbage, please make sure I turn around. I don't want to see y'all doing it now, please. She said, no, I'm not
my
gonna
dignity like that.
Yeah, like, make sure I turn around before you throw it in the garbage. I'll be like, oh, my hard work of printing and cutting it out before the event. Go in the garbage. But no, she gave it out, which I'm really thankful that she did. She gave it out, and one of the guys who she gave it out actually tracked me down and say, hey, you're the guy doing interviews with me. Yes. I'm like, yeah, that's me. He's like, I would like to do an interview. I do cosplay. And I was like, okay, sure. And he was really eager to have this interview. I was really happy for. And mind, he dressed like the guy. But the interview I had him, he dressed as Jojo from JoJo Bizarre Adventures, whatever the show called, anime called. He dressed as Jojo, but then when I first saw him, he dressed as, oh man, what to do with the big sword? Zakiza? What his name is?
Yeah, Zabuza.
Yeah, Zabuza.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's a tip of the tongue.
Yeah, he dressed like that. And when I first came to the event, and I was like, dude looks familiar. And then that's what he said in the interview. He said that, oh, I switched costumes. I said, oh, that's why. So we had a great conversation with him, young guy. He's saying how he creates his own props and he creates his own cosplay. Most of his cosplay is something he made handmade. I found that very cool. It was a great conversation. So I was really stoked. I like the vibe of the event. Now, my only critique is that I wish they had a big tent over the event, like it's just a giant tent, because the weather been off and on this whole week. And I felt like they should anticipate a rainy weather. So it was kind of exciting, I guess, running around and trying to find shelter. But yeah, I wish that's my only critique of the event, that I wish they had a big tent that everyone could go under just in case the weather changed for the worse. But I don't know, I'm sure running an event, especially trying to get back into things after a pandemic, coming off the heels of a pandemic that we're still dealing with, I'm sure there's probably some behind the scenes things that probably hinder a tent. Who knows? So I don't want to be too critical because I don't know the behind the scenes of everything. But it was still a nice event, great time, great energy. And I'm looking forward to another time, because I actually, people she gave my card to, one or two followed me on TikTok, which I was really excited about. And I was like, oh wow. And my one person who I passed was the one who followed me. And I wish I did have the opportunity to talk to him. I think he dressed as Deadpool, and he followed me on TikTok. I say, man, I see in my mind again. No, two reasons why I didn't talk to him. One, in my mind again, I said, man, I don't really talking to random people again. That's just me, my insecurity. And then the second thing is that I told Andre, this is the most my motor's ever been running consecutively outside our meetings.
Yeah.
You see in my meetings, especially I get a break because either Skylar interject or Andrew interject. So that's just me just talking. You know, you have to make the person you're interviewing.
Hey guys, to listen to the rest of today's episode, hit us up on our podcast at Passing Energy on all podcast streaming services. Passing Energy. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel and rate the podcast. Follow us on TikTok, Nerding Priest, and Instagram. See you there. Peace.